So immigration, the department wants to check that whether the employer can afford to pay your salary. So that is why they check the account to see, can the employer afford to pay the salary? I'll give you an example. If your employer is saying, I want to sponsor you, but I don't know what documents are required from my side, show this video to your employer and this will help them to understand the process. There are 3 different kinds of employer-sponsored visa. 407, which is called training visa, 482, employer-sponsored visa, and 186, which is a permanent visa. So in this video, we are particularly talking about the employer requirements. There are 3 files that are lodged in 407, sponsorship, nomination, and visa. In sponsorship, employer company's documents are attached. Like what? Profit and loss account for the last financial year, BAS statements, last 12 months of BAS statement, ABN certificate from the employer side, and the organization chart. Other than that, the other important thing is the trainer profile. Because it's a training visa, there is a trainer profile that has to be submitted based on which the training plan is made. I'll give you an example. If it's an accounting business and you're doing a training visa for an accountant, there has to be an experienced accountant who will agree to become your trainer. If it's a restaurant, an experienced chef. If it's a building and construction carpentry, an experienced carpenter, etc. So that is also required in addition to these documents. In 482 visa, there are also 3 applications: sponsorship, nomination, and visa. Now, the similar set of documents are attached in the 482, but in the 482 visa, there is a requirement that a minimum salary has to be paid, which is right now 73,000, and after 30th of June, it's going to be 76,500. So immigration, the department wants to check that whether the employer can afford to pay your salary. So that is why they check the account to see, can the employer afford to pay the salary? I'll give you an example. Let's say there is a business that is doing a revenue of $200,000 in a year. Now, the employer say, out of that $200,000, I'm going to pay you $73,000. But they got other expenses. They got rent, they got cost of goods sold, they got other employees whose wages they're paying. How will they justify paying a salary of $73,000 on a revenue of $200,000, $250,000? So these are the things that we check, whether we can justify the salary that is being paid from the financials of the company. So those documents are attached in the sponsorship. Then in the 186, which is a permanent visa, the employer documents are attached in the nomination. Almost similar kind of documents with almost similar kind of criteria. If you want to call us for consultation, give us a call, 1300-288-472. We don't charge for consultation with the employers. I'm happy to explain the process to them. We talk to employers on a daily basis. So if your employer wants to have a chat with us, happy to do that. I hope this was helpful to you and good luck to everyone.